Welcome to the Garden of Gratitude, a fable for the soul. You've arrived exactly where you need to be. There's nothing you need to do now, nowhere you need to go, except inward. This is your time, a time to rest, to release the day, and to return to yourself. Whatever has happened today, whatever thoughts may still linger, just for now, you can let them drift like leaves on a quiet stream. You can allow your body to soften, your breath to slow, and your mind to float gently downward. You are safe here, and you are not alone. As you listen tonight, you'll be taken on a journey, a story woven with meaning, rooted in the ancient wisdom of the heart. It's a tale about transformation, about seeing life through the soft, powerful lens of gratitude, and how, even in our darkest moments, there is a seed of light waiting to bloom. So take a deep breath in and a slow, easy breath out. Feel yourself beginning to unwind, to melt into comfort, and allow the gentle rhythm of the words to carry you into the garden of gratitude, where your heart will remember what it's always known, that every challenge carries a gift, and every step has led you beautifully to now, once upon a time, beyond the mountains that touch the clouds, past the valleys where time forgets to flow. There was a place few knew of, a place whispered about by those who wandered the edge of waking and dreaming. It was said that hidden deep in the folds of the world's heart was a garden unlike any other, a garden that only revealed itself when it was truly needed. It was called the Garden of Gratitude. But this is not where our story begins. Our story begins with a woman named Jennifer. Let's begin. Jennifer lived in the city of Vellenmore, a place of towers and tension, where people wore masks, not only on their faces, but over their hearts. She was a curator of forgotten things, old music boxes, fractured statues, yellowed letters, items once treasured, now abandoned. She believed, with a weariness that clung to her bones, that beauty belonged to the past, and that life had grown hollow. Night after night, Jennifer would lie in bed, staring at the ceiling, counting regrets instead of sheep. Her body still, but her thoughts like restless waves. And though the world was full of color, all she could see was gray. Until one sleepless night, a strange letter arrived. Not by mail, not by hand. It appeared on her pillow, folded in parchment, smelling faintly of lavender and rain. There were only 6 words. Follow the petals Your soul remembers. Jennifer blinked, rubbed her eyes. Surely she was dreaming. But on her floor, trailing out her door and down the staircase, were petals. Iridescent, shimmering petals, soft as silk and glowing faintly in the darkness. Compelled by something deeper than curiosity, she followed them. Down the hall, out the door, into the street where the city had fallen, strangely quiet, as if the buildings themselves were asleep. And as she walked, the city seemed to melt away. The stone turned to moss. The streetlights flickered and softened into stars, until all around her was forest. And there, at the edge of a clearing, stood an iron gate, covered in vines of silver and violet. Beyond it was the garden. The moment Jennifer stepped through, a warmth settled over her chest, like being wrapped in sunlight. The air smelled of rosemary and jasmine. The wind carried the softest hum of distant laughter and lullabies. Every plant in the garden shimmered with its own hue. There were trees with bark like velvet and flowers that bloomed only when spoken to. But what struck Jennifer most was that the garden was alive, not just in a botanical sense, but as if it watched, as if it knew her. She moved deeper until she found a sign carved into stone. To those who seek healing, plant what pained you most. And beneath the sign lay an open plot of earth and a pouch of tiny black seeds. Jennifer hesitated, and then, slowly, she knelt. She thought of the night her father left. She thought of the friend who betrayed her. She thought of all the moments she believed she wasn't enough. Each memory she whispered into a seed and pressed it into the soil. She cried, softly, without shame. The earth drank her tears like holy water. And then the ground pulsed and bloomed. But what grew were not thorns or twisted roots. What grew were radiant blossoms, one for every sorrow, now transformed. Each flower held an image, a lesson, a light. She saw in one bloom the strength she'd forged from loneliness. In another, the depth of empathy born from her heartbreak. In a third, the creativity sparked by long, quiet nights. Gratitude, that was the garden's gift, but it was not finished. As Jennifer moved through the garden, she began to see others, strangers walking paths she couldn't reach, each in their own part of the garden, each planting, healing, remembering. And then she met him, a man with storm gray eyes and hands like sculptor's stone. His name was David. He had once been a warrior, not in battle, but in life, fighting for everything and trusting no one. They talked for what felt like hours, maybe days, maybe lifetimes. In the garden, time didn't matter. They shared their wounds. They laughed over memories that once made them weep. They sat in silence and felt completely heard. And slowly, something blossomed between them. Not romance, though there was tenderness, but something more rare, recognition of another soul walking the same path. But the garden had one more test. On the 7th night, the garden began to tremble. Storm clouds rolled in, not from the sky, but from within the garden itself. "You must leave," said the garden's voice, not loud, but everywhere. "The gate will close. You must choose." Jennifer turned to David. "Will we forget?" she asked. "No," he said, touching her hand. "We will remember through who we become." They didn't say goodbye. They just smiled and stepped through. Jennifer woke in her bed. The letter gone. The petals vanished. But something had changed. The light through the window looked golden, not gray. The air smelled sweeter. She felt whole. And in her chest, where sorrow had lived, was a quiet garden. Whenever she faced a challenge, she would close her eyes and plant it there. And every time, it bloomed. And so, dear listener, as you drift now into your own garden of dreams, know that even your darkest moments are seeds, and you are the gentle gardener. With every breath, you are planting peace. With every heartbeat, you are watering wisdom. And as your body sinks deeply now into rest, you may begin to notice a warmth in your chest. Perhaps a single flower has already bloomed. A soft reminder that gratitude is the light that transforms pain into purpose. That your story, your life, is unfolding in the most beautiful way. And even when the night feels long, the garden within you never stops growing. So now you may let go and allow yourself to rest in the soft, luminous soil of your own becoming, because everything, truly everything, has brought you to this moment of peace, and this moment is perfect, just like you. And now the story has been told, and the garden remains alive within you. You've journeyed through sorrow and memory, through lessons and letting go, and you've discovered something sacred, something true, that gratitude is not just a feeling, it's a way of seeing. It is the light that shines through cracks. It is the breath that soothes the ache. It is the quiet voice that says, even this is a gift. So now, as you begin to drift, let the roots of this story settle deep into your being. Let its meaning bloom gently within you as you begin to rest more deeply, more completely, with every soft breath. That's right. Just breathing in and breathing out. Each breath a whisper of appreciation. Each exhale a soft release. And perhaps now you begin to notice a warmth in your chest, as if something inside you is blooming, because it is. A quiet joy, a deep peace, a stillness that comes when we remember that life, even in its imperfection, is filled with moments worth loving. And the more you notice what is good, the more good you will see. The more you feel appreciation, the more it grows. So allow yourself now to begin to feel gratitude, not just as an idea, but as a sensation in your heart. A soft glow expanding outward, like sunlight through trees, like the golden hush of early morning. And as this feeling grows, you may find it's easy to let go of anything else. Let go of tension, let go of thought, let go of the day, because gratitude is the doorway to peace, and peace is the path to rest. So rest now. That's right. Even deeper. Let your body grow heavier. Let your mind grow softer. Let your breath become slower. Drifting, floating, dreaming. And as you sleep, your subconscious mind continues to gather all the good, all the beauty, all the meaning. You're soaking it in now, integrating it completely in your heart, in your body, in your dreams. You may even find that in the days to come, you naturally begin to notice more to be thankful for. Tiny things, simple joys, moments that feel softer, richer, more alive. Because when you plant gratitude, the garden always grows. So let this night be a sacred pause, a gentle surrender. You've done enough. You are enough. You are loved, and all is well. Allow yourself to rest, to drift, to dissolve into the deepest sleep, where healing happens, where dreams whisper, where peace is more than a word. It's a place you live in now. With every breath, you drift even deeper and deeper still, feeling warm, safe, held by something ancient and loving. Perhaps the garden itself, still humming within you, still growing, still glowing. And so now, let go completely. There's nothing left to do. Just sleep. Sleep now. Drift now. Bloom now. Sleep deeply now. Sleep peacefully now. Sleep with a heart full of gratitude and a soul blooming quietly into joy. Good night, beautiful soul. Good night.